this on?
My turn! My turn! I want the
Break the wall, break down the walls. Flip out the back, and watch the wall. Baby, you know you're Judas, and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling Raw Edition. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Eric Rawington Hamilton. I don't know.
What?
What?
What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
I don't know. Let's just keep with Slamilton because I don't want anything to do with Monday Night Raw.
They just had
Like, oh my God.
one of the worst pay-per-views ever,
Yeah.
and then they followed it up with one of the worst Raws ever.
Right. Like pretending the pay-per-view didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, what Hell in a Cell pay-per-view? What are you talking about?
There's only one match at Hell in a Cell. Remember how great Becky and Sasha was?
That's the only match that mattered.
That was the only one that happened.
Yeah. Also, we get screwed out of opening pyro.
No pyro this week on Raw.
Right. Because
No pyro, period. No wrestlers had pyro.
Miz did.
He had pyro?
He had his like little sprinkle tinkles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Charlotte came out. She didn't have her pyro.
That's true. Becky
she-
had her
Her steam or whatever.
her vapors.
Yeah.
The guy's vaping behind her.
It's true. I don't know even what we're even going to say about this episode of Raw.
Right.
It
This was
so-
just really
It
bad.
was really boring. It was really boring,
Bad.
too. But at least something good came out of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I am the pay-per-view prediction champion.
yeah, I wouldn't brag about that.
This belt is really heavy.
Hey, congratulations. You predicted how shitty a pay-per-view it would be.
Yeah, I'm very smart. I knew
You're very
this was
proud
gonna-
of yourself.
I knew this was going to suck.
You smug bastard.
Hey, I got every match right that was on the card at the time.
Oh, all three?
All three.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get all three right? No.
No.
Yeah.
Because they fucked us.
No. Yeah. By the way, we do have Joe. He is here via Skype.
Yeah.
So, Joe, would you agree that I'm the best pay-per-view prediction champion of all time?
I agree with Andrew.
Yeah, see? He agrees.
These phrases sound familiar.
No, they don't. Joe, I mean, this is you, right? This is actually you?
Yes.
See?
Okay. Do you have trivia today?
Eric is wrong.
Oh, well, you're wrong.
Jesus.
I mean, what else is
Already
new?
starting.
What else is new?
Yeah, what else is new?
Well, Joe, you can go ahead and chime in whenever you like during the show. But what did you think of Raw?
Fucking shit.
Yeah, that's about
At least we're on the
accurate.
same page here.
All right, well, I guess we'll talk to you later, Joe, all right?
No, look, overall, I think they really
No,
tried.
you know what? We're not going to... No, you're not going to do that again. Sorry.
No, I don't think so, buddy.
No, they didn't try this week. They really didn't. So, anyways, I'm going to put this title down because it's
you.
really heavy. You know, it's
so
been
heavy.
it's been a while since I've had it. I forgot how heavy it
Yeah.
gets, you know? It's pretty crazy.
I just noticed you're in a tune-up shirt.
I'm wearing... Yes, this is for you, Joe. You're welcome.
That was great.
So, we have some new patrons this week.
Oh, boy,
We got a lot, and a lot of people were like, I had to sign up just to see what they said about, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Because it was that bad.
Yeah, I mean, we ripped it to shreds.
I was furious. I'm still mad, but
God.
I was so fucking furious.
Yeah, honestly, if you've ever been like on the fence, should I just do it? Should I take the plunge? There's 2 new entries that came out within the past 2 weeks, I'd say.
Yeah.
So you get the Hell in a Cell recap,
Yep.
which, by God, I mean, if you watched it, you know how good our recap on that is going to be. Mm-hmm. And then we've got Best Return bracket,
Yeah.
which I finished listening to today. That was good.
Yeah, it was.
I always like listening to the work we do because it's just great. It's
the
hilarious.
brackets are so much fun that I could listen to them anytime.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a ton of content. $5 gets you in the door.
Absolutely.
So
look, we got so many patrons this week that we're not going to read them all right here tonight. We'll save the rest for the Friday show.
Yeah,
for SmackDown.
unfortunately, when you guys signed up, you didn't know we were drafting you to Raw or SmackDown.
That's right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are the patrons that have been drafted to Raw.
Yeah, these are
So they
20...
can only send in questions about Raw, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. All right, so we got Wesley Rathbone, Ariel Vilches, Rob Wilkie, Nick LaRosa, Vishal Dillon, Robert Torres, that stupid idiot Darren. The Jets stole home. I don't know what that one is.
That's the Sandlot. That's a Sandlot reference. Benny the Jet Rodriguez. The Jets stole home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Keith Pisco, Bodie Kant, or Body Kant, Harold Levitt, Allison Cologne, Kimberly Roosh, Life Goals 101, Incorrect, Becky Lynch, Drew Garrison, Alan Cumdog Kimmett,
Hey.
Katie, Jay Schreff, and Donnie Dukowitz. I'm sure I botched half of these names.
But
My
that is
God.
half the fun.
That is half the fun. So if you want to be like those 20 awesome people, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling, and we'll get to the other 20 this Friday.
Yeah.
When we do the SmackDown recap.
Right. Welcome to Raw, everyone.
Yeah, we got 40 new patrons just from the Hell in a Cell. So thanks, WWE, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everyone signed up to hear what we had to say.
There was a similar occurrence last year after like a really shitty pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yep.
It tends to happen after really shitty pay-per-views.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
That it does. All right, well, you ready to get started with this Raw recap?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
How about you, Joe?
No.
Oh.
All
Well,
right.
we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, we're going to put Joe on mute on Skype for a little bit.
Yeah.
We might come back to him later. But Raw starts with... So we have the video package, like the open that we saw last week.
Right.
You know, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, after the video package, like you said, no pyro, we just see Randy Orton and Corbin beating up Rusev in the ring.
Right.
What did we miss?
Yes, because who came out first?
Right.
Why did they come out before the show actually started?
Right.
Why did someone else come to retaliate before the show started? Like, what is going on?
And if this was all happening while you're playing the fucking video entrance, like to the show,
Right.
like the video open,
So it would be one thing if they cut to a camera backstage, like, oh, well, hell is broken loose,
right?
You know, we gotta go backstage immediately. But this
Yeah.
is like in the ring and
No,
on the
we
outside.
we started Raw a little early before anyone
Yeah.
at home could watch.
we didn't realize we weren't on TV,
Yeah,
and yeah,
I think they did this before. No, they, like you said, they have done this before, but it wasn't like, oh, we were supposed to have a match,
right.
but it's already going crazy out here. We
Like,
had to play that 60-second video open before we could show you. If we didn't play that, you probably could have seen how this
Well,
started.
they owe that band money. I mean, that's part of the deal.
Right?
Yeah, screw pyro. They have to play that opening.
Right.
Yeah,
So Rusev fights them off, and Orton and Corbin just leave the ring. He just gives them like an elbow and a punch, and they just retreat out of the ring. And then Bobby Lashley appears on the Titantron. Turns out he's in Rusev's house. He gets in Rusev. He's also in Rusev's bathrobe. Yeah, house.
yeah. That hotel right across from the arena.
He's in his bathrobe. Then he takes it off, gets in their bed. And then Lana shows up in lingerie. Take a listen to this, because it's like porn right away. Get the porn music.
Right.
Everything we own is now in my name. Oh, and we don't have joint checking accounts anymore. It's all mine.
You see, Rusev, you should have been spending your money on Lana. Instead of sending your money back home to your family in Bulgaria. It's just...
Rusev, it looks like you're not having fun. But I am.
No, we are.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Rusev, I can't believe you've been sending your money back to Bulgaria.
To your family, you fucking idiot.
Should have been spending it on Lana.
Yeah.
Well, but then she says that she took all of their money.
Right. So and she does know you need 2 signatures to close a checking account, right? A joint checking account.
Yeah. So Lana then takes off her bra, but you can't see anything because she has the covers
Of
covering
course,
everything.
Lashley's basically holding them up.
Right. And then she cuddles next to Lashley. They're smiling, laughing, and then Lashley turns off the lights. And then Orton and Corbin laugh at Rusev. So Rusev snaps and he beats the shit out of them.
Right.
Like out of Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Like he just beat the crap out of Randy Orton.
Yeah, like
beating up Baron Corbin's one thing.
like when did Corbin and Orton become friends? First of all, to where they're both beating up Baron Corbin.
I think
Rusev.
I think Orton made the mistake of like complimenting Corbin on Twitter a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's now they're best friends.
And then he even tweeted afterwards. He was like, "I regret this decision" or something like that. Like I take it all back.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just beats them up, and that was it. It's like they brought back Jerry Lawler. So like, it's like, well, we brought back Jerry Lawler. So what are we gonna do? Not have tits?
Yeah.
He should have been like, "Oh my God, PG puppies," because he didn't really get to see them.
Right. Exactly. I mean, it's like they're in a board meeting and they're like, "Oh, how do we get all these people to forget about the terrible pay-per-view last night? We could have Lana pretend to be naked.
Yeah.
That's tremendous."
That's tremendous. I'm a genius.
No, Vince, I thought of it.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
God damn it.
Back to jail for me.
So that's how Raw starts. Pretty bad. And
Yeah.
then our first match, we have Lacey Evans versus Natalya in a last woman standing match. Mm-hmm. Now, for a company that's ratings are getting really important now,
Right.
and this is your first match. I mean, Lacey Evans is hot, but Lacey Evans versus Natalya, a match we've seen 3 times now, I think. This is the fourth.
This
I
is the
believe.
fourth, yeah.
This is not going to get people to stick around.
Right, especially when it's for nothing.
For nothing. And it was 20 minutes of Lacey Evans just torturing Natalya.
Yes.
And then Natalya wins at the end.
With one move.
Natalya did one thing
Yeah.
in this whole match, and it was at the very end.
Yeah.
So Lacey cuts a promo before the match next to a trash can with Natalya's name beautifully written on it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you really took the time to make this look nice.
She's classy.
Yeah. So Lacey swung Natalya into a barricade, then gave her a big boot. Lacey then pulled out a table from under the ring while the ref was counting, but the ref told her, he was like, "Hey, not yet, not yet." And then she put it back.
Yeah.
And I don't
Jesus.
think we ever got back to that table.
Nope.
Maybe the ref was like, "Hey, the finish of the match is a table, so we can't use a table now."
Oh, yeah. well,
but
yeah.
I just don't know what was going on there. Maybe
right,
that was
like
it.
she changed her mind.
Yeah. So Lacey kept knocking Natalya down with Natty barely making the count. I mean, this had to happen, 10, 15 times?
That doesn't make a good last man woman standing match.
Right.
Like having to wait for a 9 count 10 times.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's bad.
thank you.
Lacey later hit Natalya with the garbage can, which actually had trash in it. So that was a nice touch.
Right.
And then she hit a moonsault off the barricade. Later, they were on the stage. This was the funniest part.
This was the best part of the
when
match.
Lacey threw Natalya on the wall of the new set, and then Natalya slid down.
like it was a fucking slide. That was the best part
She
of the
did
match.
it twice, and then the second time, Natalya was upside down.
Yes.
Lacey then got Natalya on the announce table and suplexed her on it. Natalya kept getting up, so Lacey tried to suplex Natalya off the stage, but Natalya fought out of it and then powerbombed Lacey off the stage and threw a table that was thankfully there.
Thankfully.
It's just there's a table, there's nothing on it.
There's nothing on it. There's like a cover.
Right.
There's like a tablecloth on
Yeah.
it. But
Hey,
that's
we
it.
might need this table.
Yeah, so keep
just
it there.
Put that table there.
There may be like a Thanksgiving food fight match later.
Oh, God. So next up, we have another Aleister Black backstage promo. I guess he's back. It's been a while,
back.
right? And once again, he's asking someone to knock on his door.
His Raw door, not his SmackDown door.
That's right. Last time we saw him, he was like, "Someone knock on my door." you know what? I'm just gonna go out to the ring, and do it myself.
Right. So clearly you were right. He got lost.
He got lost.
And that's how he ended up on Raw.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Like, oh, I'm on the wrong show.
Yeah. So then we have the Street Profits backstage, and they do a horrible scouting report for the upcoming WWE draft. And they're showing images on the screen, but Montez Ford doesn't know which image is coming next. Take a listen.
First on this list will be Apollo Crews.
Ooh, Apollo Crews? That guy's a blue chipper. Don't sleep on him.
Don't. Next, it will be Drake. No, excuse me. It will not be Drake. It will be Buddy Murphy.
WWE's best kept secret? Oh yeah, best believe he gonna be out.
Now, Drake Maverick.
He's sort of like WWE's Steve Carell. 40-year-old version.
Yeah.
Sure. Comedy.
Eric, why aren't you laughing? It's supposed to be really, really funny.
Yeah. Did Joe hang up? Can he laugh for me?
He can't.
Oh,
no, he's
shit.
not. He hung up. He's gone right now.
Well, my laughter's gone as well. God.
But again, of all the 3 people to talk about for the draft, you have 3 guys that might not get drafted
at all.
Apollo Crews, Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
Drake Maverick's not getting drafted.
Right.
Like
drafted permanently.
At least he's not getting drafted on the show.
No.
It'll be like, oh, go to WWE.com to see the rest of the draft picks
that you don't care about.
Like Apollo Crews and Drake Maverick.
Right. I mean, yeah, this was silly.
And Buddy Murphy we haven't seen in a while either.
Yeah, ever since Roman beat him up for no reason.
He had a couple of 5-star matches, and then they said hit the road.
Right.
We'll see
They're
you
like,
later.
hey, we can't have you having these great matches.
Sorry, that was too
that
good.
everyone's talking about.
Yeah. That was too good.
That match with Daniel Bryan could have been a freaking SummerSlam match.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Sorry, that match was too good, and we have Tyson Fury. He's about to have a match.
Yeah.
That would look horrible.
We really
got to
push Rowan and Harper. I mean, yeah, sorry.
Welcome to week 6 of the NFL season. Sam Darnold is cleared. No more mono. Might be too little too late for the Jets, but at least won't be so painful watching them anymore. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. But make sure you place your bets with the website that has the best odds, and that's with betonline.ag. You can bet on every spread, every total, every winner, and every loser. Sign up today and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit, and start betting today. I was 3 for 4 on my picks last week, and this week I'm going with the Seahawks over the Browns, the Packers over the Lions, the Patriots over the Giants, and the Ravens over the Bengals. I feel good about those. So head on over to betonline.ag on your computer or mobile device and use the promo code CLNS50 to receive your bonus. A minimum deposit of $55 is required to qualify for the bonus. Please see BetOnline's general rules for additional terms and conditions regarding bonuses. Again, go to betonline.ag and use the code CLNS50 to get that 50% bonus on your account right now. Don't sit on the sidelines this football season. Make sure you get in on all the action with betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35? It's true. But don't worry, because there's good news. With today's advancements in science, Keeps offers proven treatments that can combat the symptoms of hair loss. Keeps has revolutionized the way men are treated for hair loss. I'm sure it's a hassle and annoying to go to the doctor's office every time you need to get your hair loss prescription. Well, now, thanks to Keeps, you can visit a doctor online and get medication delivered to your home. So no more waiting rooms and no more pharmacy checkout lines. Get doctor attention and discreet drug delivery, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. Keeps treatment really works. They're up to 90% effective at reducing and stopping further hair loss. So the sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you'll save. Find out why Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors, and nearly 100,000 men trust Keeps for their hair loss prevention medication. Keeps treatments start at just $10 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get your first month free. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/WWW to receive your first month of treatment for free. That's KEEPS.com/WWW. Sign up today and save your hair. So next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Tyson Fury backstage. The Gypsy, what is he called again?
The Gypsy King.
The Gypsy King.
Give me your tears, Gypsy.
Is that a good thing? Is that a cool name?
I don't know.
So Tyson says if Braun Strowman doesn't give me an apology tonight, then he's going to get some of these hands. And he's just, he sucks.
Oh,
because he's not a wrestler.
Oh, instead of get these hands,
Yeah.
get some of these hands.
Right.
Braun gives you all the hands.
Yeah.
He's just going to give you some of the hands.
I want to know the people that are actually interested in this.
Right. This is
you're a wrestling fan? This actually interests you?
This is, to me, this is shit. We couldn't get Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Who can we get?
Okay, I understand why WWE will use some athletes or celebrities. I understand why they do it because it gets publicity, especially big name actors or something. But the only thing less popular than wrestling is boxing.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck Tyson Fury was until he was on SmackDown last week.
Right. I mean, are boxing fans really going to say, oh, that boxer I like is on the wrestles? I should watch him.
Yeah. It's not like when Mike Tyson showed up because everyone knows who Mike Tyson is.
Exactly.
That's a big
the baddest dude on the planet.
Even Floyd Mayweather, even though everyone hates him,
right?
You knew who he was. He was a big enough name.
Exactly.
Tyson Fury,
and is
not even the biggest boxing name.
At least Tyson somewhat, but Floyd Mayweather, they had the attitude and the cockiness,
right?
Tyson Fury's a brick fucking wall.
He
has no personality at all.
No, and he's just not on the level of fame that Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather
I mean,
were.
I hope this is just for some fucking Saudi money.
Probably is.
It's done.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to... look, I watch pro wrestling for pro wrestlers. I don't give a shit that Cain Velasquez is there. I could care less about Brock Lesnar at this point. I don't care about Tyson Fury.
That's their two biggest angles right now. Cain Velasquez and Tyson Fury.
Right, exactly. That's what's getting the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they put half as much effort into the part-time bullshit as they did the full-timers, we'd have such a better show.
At least if, The Fiend would have won the fucking Universal title at Hell in a Cell, we could have been like, well, at least we have that.
At least we have that.
At least we have that. I'll put up with your other bullshit in the meantime, but at least we have the Fiend with the Universal title. Could you imagine how Raw could have opened with Bray Wyatt as Mr. Rogers, Firefly Funhouse, and he cuts a promo as, Bray Wyatt, Mr. Rogers with the Universal title.
Yeah.
Oh, look what we got. And the puppets have mini Universal titles.
Oh my God. That would be amazing. And then and then they cut to the Fiend in the ring with the title.
Right.
Oh my God.
I mean, you'd have one of the biggest pops ever.
So fucking easy.
I hate these
It's
pops.
so easy.
It's so easy. It's just the easiest thing ever.
Right.
They used to do it. They used to do it all the time. They would go, okay, let's see. It's Royal Rumble season. Who's the most popular guy we have? Oh, him? Okay, so he's going to win the Rumble and then win at WrestleMania. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Right. I mean, you look at the Attitude Era Rumble winners. I mean, you had Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys won the Rumble and went to Mania and typically won. Right. And that's what everyone wanted.
Yeah.
I know, the age-old thing is, well, if you get everything you want, it won't be interesting. No, fuck that. With wrestling, when you get what you want, it is interesting.
Yeah.
Because having Bray Wyatt as a champion makes it a heel champion, which is always a lot more interested than a stupid face champion.
Mm-hmm.
And it creates new stories, new feuds. I mean, who would have been a good first title defense against
the Fiend?
Yeah.
I mean, any baby face, anyone would have worked.
Jesus, I could have like brought Owens to Raw and like had him feud.
Sure,
Oh my
anyone.
God.
I mean, anyone would have been fine.
Right, Ali.
Yeah, Ali. Well,
Let's tone it down a bit. Yeah, it's so hard to watch this show.
yeah.
When it's just constantly fucked up.
Yep. So next up we have Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. They're the Raw Tag Team Champions. In case you forgot, because they weren't at. Did they wrestle at Hell in a Cell?
No, because I had them on my thing. No, it was the Viking Raiders and Braun versus the OC.
Right.
So Rude and Ziggler weren't there.
And then the SmackDown champs are the Revival.
And where are they?
Where are they?
Who are they?
Who are they?
Yeah.
All right, so we got Ziggler and Rude versus the Viking Raiders. The announced team was talking about the WWE draft, and the way they were talking, it made it sound like Fox and USA, like the networks, are going to be drafting the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, I bet Fox and USA are watching this match, thinking who they want to get. So I guess it's not going to be, because we have no authority figures right now.
We don't.
Really. So I guess the Fox networks and the USA network executives will be drafting these
like
guys.
we thought a while back ago, oh, well, clearly, they'll have Heyman and Bischoff doing it.
Right.
Nope.
Which is what everyone
And then
would
they're
like to
like,
see.
oh, no, celebrities and public figures
Again,
will be doing
since
it.
Bischoff's been back, we only saw him in that backstage segment where he's trying to recruit Maria Kanellis. Yeah. A pregnant Maria Kanellis. That's the only thing we've seen Bischoff do on camera since he's been back, trying to recruit a pregnant woman. Hey, if this pregnancy thing doesn't work out,
That's right.
why don't you come over to SmackDown? What?
If this pregnancy thing doesn't work out.
What? I mean, I know a clinic right down the road from here. We can go right now.
I mean, I got a vacuum.
So you're first of all, you're suggesting a pregnant woman should get an abortion. And then also, that's who you're trying to recruit?
To come job on SmackDown.
Maria Kanellis?
Yeah.
That's who you're trying to go after?
Oh, Lord.
Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. But I'm kind of interested in the Fox. Like it's at least it's different.
Right.
I'd rather it be Heyman and Bischoff, but
I mean, I guess we'll find out Friday.
But it's going to be celebrities, like they said. It's going to be Fox and USA celebrities. So, and how many of them are going to? Here's what we should do: we should predict how many of them will pronounce the wrestlers' names wrong.
Oh, right, like the Raw brand. We take Jeff Harvey.
Like Aaron Andrews comes out, and she's like, SmackDown drafts Kofi Kingstone. And he's the WWE champion. No, Aaron, he's not anymore. Oh, you fucked it up again, you stupid bitch.
Right. Kevon Owen.
The fuck? Kevin, what is that shit?
It's basically like the substitute from Key and Peele.
Right. Oh my God. Braun Strowman.
Strongman.
Strowman. Like, just what the fuck?
What is it? Office Space. Sam, not gonna work here anymore.
Right.
They just try to wing it.
Right. All right. So as for the tag match, Rude and Ziggler hit the Viking Raiders with everything they have, but these guys just kick out of everything.
Of course.
They hit a spine buster zigzag, which should be their finisher, by the way.
Of course.
Because it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But Eric kicked out, no problem. Eric doesn't even need Ivar to break up the pin. Eric of the Viking Raiders just kicked out, no problem.
Thought you were talking about me.
Yeah. He just kicks out, no problem.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't get why they do that.
That's an amazing move.
Yeah, it's really good. And then the Viking Raiders win with the Viking experience to Ziggler.
Which they kind of botched.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah, like he didn't know, like usually they throw him up, and then they cut, and he just
he kind of just
held
fell on him.
And yeah.
So this is where Joe would usually say, and new.
Yes.
But They're saving it for next week because now next week they got a title shot.
If they're even on the show.
If they're
Because the draft.
That's
Remember
right.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, the Raw tag titles are on SmackDown.
Yeah, there's a good chance this doesn't even happen. They've done this shit before.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, wait, wasn't there supposed to be a match between
Right.
these
Oh, well,
guys?
you're drafted to SmackDown, so now you're going to fight the Revival. You won.
Right.
Yeah.
So next up, we go back to Aleister Black. When we last saw him, he was in his suit. Now he's naked.
What?
Well, as far as we can tell, because you're just seeing like his chest and up, and
Right.
his shirt is off. And he says, I'm going to the ring right now to see who wants to pick a fight with.
Yeah.
So, so it's the thing, he's doing the same thing that he did, a month or two ago, where he's like, I'm just going to go to the ring.
Yeah.
So we have Aleister Black versus the Singh brothers.
Come again?
Yeah. The Singh brothers.
Oh, they're like, oh, well, both of us could beat him.
Right. Again, they were the only good thing about Jinder Mahal's WWE Championship reign.
Yeah.
But now they're just on 205 Live, and they're just some tag team on 205 Live.
Some tag team.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Aleister hits Black Mass to one of them, but he wins by making the other Singh brother tap to some weird submission. He doesn't even win with the Black Mass. He puts them in a scorpion death drop without falling.
Yeah, and he's like holding his hand from behind. It's
Yeah.
basically like a choke.
Right.
That's all it was.
But why?
Yeah.
The Black Mass is the coolest thing you have. Why didn't you just Black Mass both of them at the same time?
Right.
This was so dumb. Like, oh, wow, Aleister Black's really cool. He beat the Singh brothers. Wow. He's really awesome.
Wow.
Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Braun Strowman backstage. Braun says, if Tyson asks nicely, he might get an apology. But if he doesn't, he's going to get these hands.
Yeah.
And by the way, Miz, I just want to congratulate you on your new child.
Right.
Oh, and Tyson Fury, you have a beautiful family.
I really must say, I enjoyed those pictures on Instagram.
Your wife is beautiful. You have some beautiful children, and I want to meet them.
You look so happy meeting Vince McMahon. It looked like the happiest day of your life.
I'd be honored to come to the next birthday party.
I'll dress as a clown.
I'll be the clown. My God.
Friendliest monster.
So we go from Charlie Caruso interviewing Braun Strowman to Charlie Caruso interviewing Rey Mysterio backstage.
She's like, Braun, thoughts? Thanks, Braun. Ray.
She's like this. Yeah, and it's in the same spot.
Right.
Like, it wasn't exactly like this because they showed a SmackDown recap for the 10th time.
Yeah.
In case you fucking
Right.
didn't see it.
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't see it, then that's it. Like, you missed The Rock. Okay, good job.
Yeah, that's
Like,
all
they-
you missed.
They fucking recapped SmackDown. It was like there was more SmackDown than there was Raw.
Hey, don't listen to podcasts. Watch Raw, and we'll recap SmackDown.
Yeah. So we skip past the SmackDown recap. Charlie Caruso interviews Rey Mysterio. He says he's never been prouder of his son because he took a beating like a man. He's like, this might sound weird,
My
but
son almost died like a man.
I'm proud of him for almost dying. And then he says Cain Velasquez is Dominic's godfather, which I'm just going to assume that's true.
Horseshit. Okay.
You think they made? I want to look that up now. Jeez.
Yeah.
But he says if anyone's gonna avenge our family, it's Cain Velasquez, and it was the whole thing about he's like mi familia.
It's Batman.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Next up, we have another message from AOP. Same bullshit.
Yeah.
They're
Nothing to
still-
see
they're
here.
Sitting down and they're in suits and they're angry.
That'd be funny if they get separated in the draft.
If only
Yeah.
they need to get sent back to NXT
Right.
to be with Ellering again. Because it's like, okay, we have the Viking Raiders. They're a dominant, badass tag team.
Right.
But they could actually wrestle.
I feel like the Viking Raiders are going to win the tag team title soon, and then AOP's, like, that's going to be their first feud. And it's going to
just
last
so
like
weird
4
to
months.
It's not a repackaging because they're still the same.
It's like a rebranding.
Right. But they've already won the Raw tag titles.
Yeah.
So it's just like, just come back. We already know who you are.
Yeah.
You're not good at talking.
No.
Stop showing us promos of these two fucking guys talking. They're not even good in their own language.
And then beating up No Way Jose.
Right. Yeah. Here we go. It's just bad. AOP sucks. Without Ellering, AOP sucks.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the OC versus the Lucha House Party. Pointless match. Styles wins with a phenomenal forearm to Kalisto. After the match, Gallows and Anderson give Grand Metalik the Magic Killer, and AJ gives Lince Dorado as Styles clash off the second rope. Does this convince you that the OC is some badass stable?
You beat up 3 very small lucha guys.
Yeah.
No. Right.
And AJ beat Cedric Alexander, who's been a jobber since he's been on the main roster.
Yeah.
So, none of this is impressive.
No.
You have the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole's the champ. And they're all having great matches, fighting with legit guys.
Legitimate opponents.
AJ Styles is still easily top 3 in-ring talent that you have.
Right.
And you're putting him in the ring with the Luchas. And that's what he's doing right now.
Right. They're using him to build up Gallows and Anderson, who they've buried for years.
Yeah.
And are basically a lost cause at this point.
Pretty much.
Cut ties.
I mean, I just don't... They were tag champs for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just recently.
And then they lost them on the pre-show the first time they won them.
Right. Yeah. So next up we have Miz TV with his guests Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, the 2 women champs. Becky and Charlotte talk about their wins at Hell in a Cell, and then Miz says, after the draft, you 2 could end up on the same show.
No. They can't. They won't.
How exactly could that happen, Miz?
Right. Becky's going to take the Raw women's title to SmackDown?
Yeah.
Or you've been drafted, leave the title.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Sorry, bitch.
Right. Now we have a tournament.
So Miz also calls them the most dominant women in WWE, and then Charlotte takes offense to that. She's like, what do you mean women? Why don't you just say most dominant?
Yeah. Okay.
It's just it's just an unnecessary thing to get angry about.
Yes.
Becky takes a shot at Charlotte saying, oh, look at you smiling, holding the title that I made famous. And then Charlotte responds, well, and I made you famous. So it's a good little back and forth.
Yeah, I would disagree with Charlotte. I mean, Becky made herself famous for turning on you.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess if you want to give credit to Charlotte because she just entered herself in a match.
Right.
And made Becky snap.
Yeah. So then they get interrupted by the Kabuki Warriors, the new women tag champs, who cut a promo in Japanese.
Proving they don't need Paige.
No.
Asuka was good.
Well, if you want to understand what they're saying, I guess you need Paige.
Yeah, I liked what Asuka was doing.
Asuka can do it.
Yeah, Kairi Sane it wasn't convincing.
It's because she looks like a little fucking kid.
Right.
And she's all, she has pigtails this week.
Yeah.
And she's all, hee 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 hee. I mean, it's
right,
just
like if you can make Io Shirai a badass heel.
Right.
You can do the same for Kairi Sane.
I think the problem was this was such a last minute thing.
Right.
Because this match at Hell in a Cell wasn't even booked until a few hours before the pay-per-view.
Right, exactly.
And they were just like, Kabuki Warriors. All right, you're turning heel tonight. You're going to win the titles. Spray the shit in her face. All right. Well, what?
Here, spit this.
And then Kairi's like, but I still look like cute Japanese pirate.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
Yeah, we'll worry about your wardrobe in a few weeks. Who cares?
Yeah.
Or never. We'll just never fix it.
Or never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because, that's what they did with Io Shirai. She looks different now.
Yeah, she does. She has different music.
Black leather and everything.
Yeah, she lost the mask. Her hair's even crazier.
Asuka can pull it off because Asuka's Asuka.
Right.
And she's not dressing like a cute pirate.
No.
So it doesn't really work.
Did you see this picture Kairi Sane posted on her Instagram? She's got green shit on her face.
Oh, she's making out with Asuka?
Yup. Right after the match.
Yeah. Maybe she's poisoning her.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So Becky invites the Kabuki Warriors in the ring. And they have a little brawl before going to commercial. Because that's the match. Becky and Charlotte versus Kabuki. Becky had Kyrie in the disarmer, but the ref was checking on an injured Charlotte. Asuka then spit the green mist in Becky's face, and then Kyrie rolled her up for the win.
Mm-hmm. And
well, I don't know. It's a tag team match,
Yeah,
but whatever. So after the match, Asuka and Kyrie teamed up on Charlotte, but then Alexa and Nikki came out for the save and took out the Kabuki Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Are they going to win this rematch?
So how long before Charlotte and Becky are tag champs?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
And they're on different shows.
That's actually a way they could, put them on both shows. Like, well, you have both.
You gotta be everywhere.
You got to be everywhere. Even in NXT, you get on there.
Please.
Next up, we have Ricochet versus Apollo Crews. Another pointless match. Were any of these matches?
No, they weren't. Nothing was for anything.
Like, okay, at least Lacey and Natalya were feuding, but again, this is like match 4.
Right, so it's void at this point.
But yeah, like everything else is pointless. I guess the Viking Raiders, but yeah, a lot of pointless bullshit.
Yeah.
So both guys have interviews before the match, and they basically say the same thing. Like, the draft is an opportunity to have an opportunity to maybe one day have an opportunity. And they just keep saying opportunity until you fucking shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently we also learned one more thing. These guys are best friends. Ricochet and Apollo Crews. As one of them's coming out, they're like, oh, yeah, these guys are best friends.
Yeah.
Because that makes this so much better, this match.
Right.
Oh, now I'm so invested.
Oh, now it's on the same level
Oh my
as
God.
Gargano and Ciampa.
What's going to happen? Recoil. Ricochet wins.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knew what was going to happen here.
There's a third man in that best friend picture.
Oh, really?
There is.
Who's that?
Can you guess?
No. Titus O'Neil?
Nope. Akira Tozawa. What? Yeah, this is like from March 24th.
Wow.
Well, Apollo Crews when he was Uhaa Nation, Akira Tozawa, and Ricochet. They're like best friends. What the fuck is that? That's some
Ricochet's
weird ass fan
Asian?
art. Yeah.
Is he Asian?
He's an alien alien American.
Is he part Asian?
I guess. Yikes.
Because if not, that's a little weird.
Yeah. All
But
right.
yeah, Ricochet wins.
So
with
best
the
friends fight. Hooray. Good for them.
I guess we should have checked Ricochet's Instagram sooner so that we would have known they were best friends.
Right.
Next up, they show highlights of Seth Rollins versus The Fiend at Hell in a Cell. This was the only mention of this match.
And it comes 2 hours into the broadcast, basically.
2.5 hours. It was the last thing they showed before the main thing.
Right.
Neither of them were on Raw. And no one talked about it. They showed these highlights, and then like the commentary team, I think Vic Joseph was like, oh, it was crazy. Like, he just said like one throwaway line, like, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, what a match.
And that was...
Now forget all about it.
And that was... right. But that was it. No mention of where Seth Rollins is. Is he arrested?
Right. Is he in a mental hospital? Is he just at home playing Madden?
Yeah. So finally, Jerry Lawler interviews Tyler Fury in the ring.
Tyson Fury?
Sorry, Tyson Fury.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck
Tyler.
I wrote Tyler. Yeah.
Weird.
That was pretty stupid.
Tyson
Fury. Tyson, who cares? Fuck it. He's Tyler Fury. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck?
That's true.
So Tyler says he's here to demand an apology, and then Braun Strowman walks out. Braun gets in the ring and tells Tyler, you have no idea what I'm capable of. I will literally eat you for lunch.
Now, here's a question I had. So, I guess it was after we watched SmackDown. Yeah, because Corey Graves said he almost beat somebody.
Wilder, yeah.
But they were saying that he was undefeated.
Right.
So...
yeah, it turns out, I guess boxing does the same bullshit WWE does.
Oh, really?
So he lost via split decision.
Oh, so that's not a loss. He hasn't been knocked out.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe it was different divisions, so they don't count it as a loss.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
They said they said undefeated lineage, blah 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 blah. They have all these bullshit terms.
Right.
It's just like wrestling, just to to fuck with people.
Basically.
So Braun tells him, "I'll eat you for lunch."
Uh-huh.
And then he winks at him like wink.
Wink.
And dinner too.
And dessert and breakfast in the morning. So
And breakfast in the morning.
and lunch after. So 2 lunches. Will you marry me? So Tyson tells Braun, if it weren't for security, I would have knocked you out. Braun says, if we fight, you'll be laying on your back, and there won't be a slow 10 count like the last time you fought Wilder. Oh. And then everyone in the crowd's like, oh, even though they don't even know what they didn't even they didn't see that shit. How many fucking
Nobody did.
How many wrestling fans watched Wilder Fury?
Right.
Which, by the way, they're having a rematch in February. Can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be at whatever pay per view.
So are they going to clear?
That'll be at a WWE pay per view.
Right.
Just like Lesnar and Velasquez too.
Yeah. Welcome to All Other Sports on a WWE pay-per-view. Like the Yankees will fight like another baseball team
Yeah.
in a World Series rematch.
That's what I don't get.
A 10-man tag.
That's what I don't get is Lesnar and Velasquez could have just fought in the UFC.
Yeah.
They could have just done it.
They could have, and if they were going to fight in WWE, it was a marquee enough match where it doesn't have to be for a title.
Right. Who fucking cares?
Right.
Fucking bullshit. So Tyson then says, I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. How many heavyweight titles have you won? So Braun's like, too far. And they both drop the mics. They get face to face. Tyson pushes Braun, so Braun kind of picks him up and pushes
Gently
him.
places him in a turnbuckle
Yes, he
because
does.
he's not fully cleared to wrestle yet.
Yeah, and then like 20 security guys get in the ring to separate them. But Tyson starts beating up security. But the problem is he doesn't know how to throw a worked punch. So he's missing guys by a mile, and they're like, whoa! Like this is one of the things. Like, you're a security guy,
Yeah.
and I'm Tyson Fury, and he was just like, ooh. And like, you're, fucking fly back.
God.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
So then Braun and Tyson start grappling again, but now the jobbers run out to separate them. They break apart a few times, and then Braun walks to the back. Caruso interviews Braun and Gorilla, and she asks Braun, are you going to apologize? After all that. Are you going to apologize? And Braun's like, fuck no.
No.
And then he goes back to the ring. He's in Gorilla. He leaves. And he's like, hell no, I'm not going to apologize. And then he leaves, and he goes back to the ring, charges at Tyson, but they get split up again.
Yeah.
This is your main event for Raw?
This is your closing segment.
This is what you have? This sucked.
Yeah.
You want to know what happened after Raw went off the air?
Ooh, please.
Did you hear?
Yes.
So after Raw went off the air, Vince was like, I need to really bury someone. Hey, Cesaro, get over here. So after Raw went off the air, Cesaro confronted Tyson Fury. And apparently that's okay.
Yes.
Like, security split up Braun and Tyson, but they're like, yeah, Cesaro, let him go die.
Yeah.
So Cesaro confronted Tyson Fury, and Tyson knocked him out. Then he had a quick match with The Miz, and Miz knocked him out. And then he was attacked by The Fiend, and The Fiend knocked him out.
So, rumor on that, supposedly The Fiend wasn't on the show because he wasn't medically cleared.
But then he attacked Cesaro
Yeah.
after the show. So how does that that makes no sense.
Right.
Some of these rumors are fucking stupid. And like, what does The Fiend ever do on Raw other than stick their fingers in someone's mouth? Sorry, you're not cleared.
Nope.
Those fingers are a little damaged. And it's like, even if he wasn't cleared, Bray could still do a fucking Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, he could have.
So that's horseshit.
It is. They were just too embarrassed to put them on the show.
Okay, so why wasn't Seth the Universal Champion? Why wasn't he on the show?
Right. Because Tyson Fury.
My God, Tyson Fury. All right. Well, that was Raw.
That was terrible.
What'd you think?
No, sir, I didn't like it.
All right, well, let's give some awards.
All right, let's do that.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Kyrie Sane. Pigtails, her and Asuka shirt.
Yeah, bad dress for someone who's supposed to be evil now.
Right.
I had the other Kabuki warrior. I had Asuka with all the green shit all over her.
Okay.
Because like, you know, I've always been really attracted to Asuka. I think she's hot and everything.
Absolutely.
But with that green tongue, it's like, no.
Put that back.
And that shit all over her face.
Right.
It's not like Liv Morgan's blue tongue.
No.
It's not the same
Green
thing.
is not blue. I don't care.
And it's just all over her, and she's like, ugh. It's just like, oh,
Right.
no.
It's like someone's like holding up like a black light.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
Paige?
Best dressed?
Lacey Evans?
Sweep it.
Swept.
Worst acting?
Bobby Lashley.
There were so many nominees this week.
Yes.
And they are. Let's see them. Oh, there's too many. I had Tyson Fury.
That is also acceptable.
Yeah. Here's a hard one. Best acting.
That is a hard one. I'm going to go with Rusev because I
Okay.
like the way that he snapped
All right.
and just beat the shit out of Orton and Corbin.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but it's the only person that cut like a decent promo. Rey Mysterio. Like he wasn't great, but
Right.
he was like of all the backstage interviews of anyone that had a microphone,
Yeah.
he was somehow the best
Somehow.
out of all of the people that had mics.
Yeah.
Worst comment?
I had when Tyson Fury said, "You're going to get some of these hands."
Oh,
Was it some of these? Or, yeah, I think it was some of these.
some of these hands. Yeah.
Some of these hands. Not all of them, just some. Like 2 fingers worth.
Gosh. Oh, what to choose from? I got the Street Profits. I got
There's
Lana.
Lana saying, "You don't have a checking account anymore."
Yeah, let's do that.
You fuck.
It's all mine.
Yeah.
Best comment?
Actually, Tyson Fury saying, "How many world titles have you won, Braun?" I
Yeah.
thought that was really funny
All right, I'll go with that.
because
Sweep
it's
it.
0.
Right. Worst match?
OC versus Lucha House Party.
Okay. I went with Alistair versus the Singh brothers, because why?
Yeah.
Same goes for that, though. OC and Luchas, why?
Yeah.
Oh, because we have 3 guys and you have 3 guys?
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Super slow-mo?
Lacey versus Natty.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Lacey's like texting,
4.
playing Sudoku.
30 minutes fucking later.
Right. Yeah.
Best match?
Best match, I guess Ricochet and Apollo Crews, just because it's never been seen.
Nothing was great.
Nothing was
So
great.
if you had to pick one, that's fine. I picked Rude and Ziggler versus the Viking Raiders,
Yeah.
but nothing was great.
Right.
Nothing really stood out.
Yeah.
Worst move?
The Viking experience. Yeah.
I had Lana blocking her tits with the covers.
Yeah, that's a terrible move.
Like the only satisfaction we could get out of this fucking storyline,
Right.
is to see some Lana tits or Lana ass.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever. Best move?
Second rope Styles Clash.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
I had the power bomb off the stage.
Right.
You know,
I don't know.
Good
It's
for
just
Lacey.
like, yeah, good for her. Like, I don't know.
Taking a big bump.
Convenient tables, you know.
No, I know.
I almost picked Natalia sliding down the stage backwards.
that was my number 2.
Yeah.
Worst moment?
Fury and Braun.
Fury and Braun.
Boom.
It was like the whole show.
Yeah.
I mean, they were hyping it the whole show.
Yeah. And it
This
was
fucking guy
a train wreck.
that most people don't know who he is,
right.
and we're supposed to care.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's the same size as Braun.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Well, what do you have for best moment?
I have N/A for non-applicable.
Oh, that's weird. I have that as well. We did not. I promise you, we did not plan this.
Nope.
We both wrote NA.
When he
for best
scrolled
moment.
down, I saw it, and I'm like, we must get the same thing. We wrote it the exact same way.
I mean, if you had to
There was
pick
nothing.
something,
If
I
I
couldn't
had to
pick
pick
anything.
something, it would be Natalia sliding down the stage.
yeah,
That's it.
right. I would say seeing Lana's shoulders.
Her shoulder- What are you in 1912? Whoa!
Well, it's just because it's like,
Oh, is that
the-
an ankle? That cramp.
that hoa? What
Yeah.
a shit show.
Oh man.
That's all for awards, so now it's time for some breaking news. So after Hell in a Cell, WWE tweeted that The Fiend will get a rematch for the Universal title against Seth Rollins at Survivor Series. But then the tweet was quickly deleted.
Right. Thanks.
So,
Thanks for that.
I would imagine it would still happen, you know?
Right.
Because he still attacks Seth at the end. This feud's not over. Does he win? Does he win the title this time if it's at Survivor Series?
I mean, after the reaction of him not winning the title,
Yeah.
fuck no, he can't lose. Like, you have to have Seth drop it. I'm sorry, but which is weird because like Survivor Series is when they always do that head-to-head
Yeah.
SmackDown and Raw bullshit. So Seth technically should be fighting Brock Lesnar.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Maybe they're going to do it at Crown Jewel. No, it's Rollins is on Team Hogan.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to do that this year with
Right.
like the Raw versus SmackDown.
Because what you're gonna? Oh god, they could have Nakamura versus Shinsuke. Revival versus Rude.
Wait, Nakamura versus... Oh, you mean Nakamura versus Styles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah,
Nakamura
versus Shinsuke. Nakamura versus Styles. I mean, what? Charlotte and Becky.
They're not going
again?
to do. They're not going to do Brock and Seth because then who loses?
Right.
It would have to be Seth.
It would have
and
to
you
be-
can't really have Seth lose
No.
because he just fucking beat Brock. Why would you do that match again?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think they're going to do it. At least not that match.
Yeah.
But it's just like if this is their plan all along. Like let's say WWE like they give it to the Fiend at Survivor Series. It's like why not just give it to him at Hell in a Cell then?
Right. Exactly.
Like if
Why
oh no, the
wait
plan
the
was
month?
always Survivor Series.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. To piss everyone off.
Yeah. And then have some Big Show news. So we already know about Big Show's Netflix series. Remember we talked about this in July? It's called The Big Show Show.
Yeah.
Which is a multi-camera family comedy.
Yes.
God help us. Well, The Big Show is also going to be starring in a reality show. So he's got two shows. WWE Studios and Think Factory Media are producing Big Show versus the World, A Giant Abroad. You want to hear the description?
No, I'm good.
You gotta listen to this.
Oh shit.
Through his extensive world travels with WWE, Big Show has collected a lifetime of unusual stories filled with unexplained natural occurrences, local enigmas, and fascinating people. Big Show vs. the World will follow the larger-than-life WWE superstar as he travels back to these locations and indulges his lifelong passion for exploring the strange and unknown. Each self-contained episode will feature Big Show venturing to a new exotic area where he'll team up with a local guide and dive headfirst into a native mystery or legend, navigating the difficulty of travel at 7 feet tall and the extreme, sometimes awkward situations he encounters with his signature self-deprecating sense of humor. Big Show will do whatever it takes to unearth every quirky and shocking detail during his adventures into the bizarre.
Wow.
So he's looking for Bigfoot. What? He is Bigfoot.
Yeah.
If Bigfoot exists, it's him.
Right.
Like that's
I mean,
it.
come on.
You're him.
Yeah.
We're looking for Bigfoot.
Look
No,
in a
it's-
mirror, my dude.
It's you. And what? It's just gonna be ghost hunting. What is this?
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna come on right after Rednecks Drinking Beer with Stone Cold. But no, there's no word yet on which network this will air on.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if like both get canceled or something before they even air.
Right.
Also, Hulk Hogan was interviewed by the Los Angeles Times, and he still wants to have one more match,
No.
even though
No.
you see he can barely walk.
Right.
He can barely walk.
Yeah.
Hogan said, I talked to Vince, and I really don't know if I can live with myself knowing my last match was with TNA. He said, I told Vince when I get through this back surgery, I'm going to get in the best shape of my life.
Okay.
At what, 70 years old, the best shape of your life?
Yep.
And we're going to talk about me having one last retirement match. When asked who he'd like to face, Hogan said, I'd love for it to be against Vince. You already had that match.
That match happened, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Right.
Oh, God.
You can't even drop a leg anymore.
Yeah.
What's the point if you can't do your
Right.
fucking move?
Hogan, you picked the wrong guy.
Last thing I have is, the rapper Master P?
Uh-huh.
He announced on Instagram that he bought the New York wrestling promotion House of Glory, a.k.a. Hog Wrestling. In the Instagram video, Master P said they will be hiring the best wrestlers, and Vince McMahon's in trouble. Oh, yeah, sure he is. He might be in trouble, but not because of you, Master P.
No.
And Hog Wrestling.
Oh, God. Oh, my
Awful.
God.
So what do you have?
I've got some news since we have a Wednesday Night Wars podcast.
Yes.
Check it out on Patreon. All Elite Wrestling's Twitter announced that this Wednesday, which will take place in Boston, Darby Allin will face Jimmy Havoc in a match to determine who will challenge Chris Jericho in Philadelphia on Wednesday, October 16th.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
So they're getting a title shot before Cody does.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
That's great.
All right.
You can't own a company and then be like, oh, I'll be the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but they booked Cody for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So, obviously everyone
Right.
knows these guys, whoever wins is not beating Jericho.
Yeah. And today, Seth Rollins finally broke his silence after that horrible Hell in a Cell match. He sent out a tweet saying, "Survive and prevail is bigger than just what happens between the ropes. Question everything, even yourself, and fight your heart out every step of the way. Hashtag Seth Rollins is not cool."
What?
Okay.
Seth Rollins is not cool?
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, not anymore.
No.
They kind of fucked you, man.
Yeah. So,
At least he didn't take it on the fans like what he's done before.
Right,
Like
exactly.
WWE books him into the ground, and then he'll be like, "Shame on the fans."
Yeah.
It's like, no.
How dare you boo us?
Shame on your boss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really all I got.
All right, well, let's get to rumors.
Uh-huh.
Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe!
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance!
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed!
So, Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez and Braun Strowman versus Tyson Fury are both expected to happen at Crown Jewel. However, there's also talk that Velasquez might need knee surgery first,
Yeah.
which would push their match to WrestleMania.
If that.
But I don't see why that would make sense. Like, if he needs knee surgery, why is he attacking Lesnar on SmackDown, in the first place?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, hey, Brock, all right, I gotta get this knee surgery. I'll see. I think it'll be at Crown Jewel. Good God, WrestleMania. I mean, it deserves to be at Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel's where you do all your stupid fucking matches.
Yeah, that real wrestling fans don't want to see.
Yeah. Like, this is where Braun and Tyson Fury belong. This is where Lesnar and Cain Velasquez belongs.
Yeah.
This is where Team Hogan versus Team Flair belongs. This is where Goldberg versus Undertaker belongs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, according to PW Insider, Samoa Joe broke his thumb last month, and he's currently waiting to be cleared by the medical staff. That's why we haven't seen him, apparently. Mm-hmm. And then, despite Edge denying the rumors of his in-ring return, Dave Meltzer reported that Edge signed a new deal with WWE, and PW Insider is reporting that WWE flew Edge to Pittsburgh to possibly see Dr. Joseph Maroon, who is the head of WWE's medical team. So,
Interesting.
you're a big Edge fan.
Yeah. I'd love to see that.
One more match?
One more match.
As long as it's not in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Who would you want him to fight?
Maybe Styles or Rollins.
Yeah,
I think that'd be really good.
that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I don't really have much
Okay, then.
or anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's bring back Joe for trivia. Joe, what do you got? I'm sorry? You have trivia?
No.
Oh.
You don't?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. All right, well, we're going to get, all right, Joe's gone.
Thanks, Joe.
I just
Thanks
hung
for
up.
nothing.
I just hung up. I don't know why you did that. All right, well, let's do fan questions.
Yeah, let's do those.
All right.
Joe here to shit on him. Or to defend himself.
Steve Jenkins, did WWE secretly hire Vince Russo? It feels like they secretly hired Vince Russo.
I think they hired Eric Bischoff, but he's actually Vince Russo in a Bischoff mask.
Oh, my God. Aaron Gleason, how in the blue hell does WWE expect us to boo Asuka and Kyrie? That's a good point.
Make them bad. Make them do bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyrie needs to spit some venom.
Yeah.
She needs to spit out some poison. And you know what? She needs to spit it out.
Yeah.
She needs to do it over and over.
Yeah.
Jay Benjamin, over under 750,000 viewers for NXT this Wednesday. Last week, NXT got like 850 or something like that.
I think it's going to be over this week.
Over 750?
I think you had people who were like, okay, it's the premiere episode of AEW. Let me check it out.
Right.
And I don't think everyone's going to be a fan. And I think people who weren't a fan will go back to NXT. I really expect these two shows to remain roughly even for a while.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, at least until AEW can establish itself.
Yeah, but the thing is, AEW's traveling and they're selling out these buildings.
Right.
Whereas NXT's just staying at Full Sail with like 500 people.
Yeah.
I mean, I think AEW again wins the week. I think they're going to win for a while until NXT becomes bigger.
Yeah.
In terms of like booking bigger venues.
Well, I guess we'll see after, what's it called too? After the draft, if they factor NXT in any.
Yeah.
Send people to NXT.
Yep. Joey Montez, Andrew, I'm going to say this once. I love listening to you recapping the show's mad. Well, at least, you know, someone gets some joy out of my pain.
Yeah.
Jalen Silva, what are the odds that Vince was just jerking off during the cuck segment? Watch out, Hunter. Here comes the poison.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a pretty good possibility.
1,000%.
Wow. Alex Gonzalez, can you start a new weekly segment called How It Should Have Happened? Take the worst moment from WWE/AEW and rewrite it. I mean, we do that sometimes anyway. Like, we kind of rewrote the whole Fiend thing.
Yeah, I mean, we do that a lot on the fly. So.
It's also painful sometimes when we rewrite it because then we realize how good it could have been.
Yeah.
You know, because...
I'm a genius.
Right.
And Eric too.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Justin Stewart, is there a way for patrons to choose which classic pay-per-view recap or what pay-per-view recap next? Would love to hear your thoughts on certain ones. We always ask. I always post on there and ask for ideas. So send me one and maybe we'll do it. You know? We could also have them vote on them too and stuff.
Yeah.
We need one for October. I mean, it doesn't have to be a classic pay-per-view recap or anything like that, but
No.
we need something, either a bracket,
Yeah.
a movie recap.
We need something for this month.
Yep.
Because I'll be out of town the last weekend, so we got to figure out something.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Detroit
For what again?
to go to
to go?
Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah. Get some cool weather. I'm so sick of the hot weather here.
Yeah. Well, we had a cold front. It was 70 degrees today.
Yeah, at one point, yeah. It's supposed to be a high of 70 this Saturday.
Right.
That's
Maybe,
nice.
what about something Halloweenish?
Yeah. Is there
Recap
another?
a Halloween Havoc?
Ooh, that could be good.
Has there ever been a good Halloween Havoc?
No. I don't think so.
The one where Hogan shoots a fireball at
Well, I
Ultimate
mean,
Warrior.
the one with Ray and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
That could be a good one.
Right. Danny, can you guys start a new poll every week on how many times Jerry Lawler says, "Ah!"
That's too many tallies.
Yeah. Anytime we watch old videos, sometimes like before the podcast, the three of us will watch like old wrestling videos, whatever. And if it's Jerry Lawler on commentary, there's always the and we always laugh.
Yeah. Well, it's like we on the return bracket, we noticed that Michael Cole, all he says is "What?
Oh my!
Oh my!
Oh my!"
Yeah, over and over and over.
Jerry Lawler would go, "What?
I can't believe what I'm saying, King. Is that who I think it is?"
Yeah.
And Michael Cole's just like, "Oh my!"
Mm-hmm. It's awful.
Yeah.
Alan Cumdog Kimmett. You have to explain what that means, by the way.
Please, yeah,
it's with a K, so I don't know. Maybe it's not what I think it means. By not airing a Firefly Funhouse and not having Seth on Raw, does Vince expect us just to forget the debacle that was Hell in a Cell?
Yeah, that's why they gave us like softcore porn.
Yeah.
Like double the softcore porn
Yeah.
for the opening segment.
Right. David Camp, when's the next time we'll see Seth Rollins? Probably
next week.
Friday for the draft.
Oh, yeah, maybe. That makes sense.
Yeah. Rive, I truly feel for you guys. Watching Raw this week caused me physical pain. If you guys continue doing this, you will age quicker than the President of the United States.
Yeah.
You guys suffer, so the rest of us don't have to. You are the wrestling version of Jesus Christ, dying for our sins, or in this case, watching Raw to save our sanity.
You're welcome.
We are just like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Kevin Key, who is Tyson Fury, and why should I care about him?
That's a great question.
Exactly. Keith Pysko, what caused you more pain, the ending of Hell in a Cell or every Street Profits, Aleister Black, and Bobby Lashley promo combined?
Hell in a Cell.
That is correct. Tobin, it's times like this I'm thankful I don't watch Raw most of the time and just listen to the podcast. Thank you for watching horrible WWE TV for all of us.
Seems to be like a growing thing, or just a general thanks for us doing that.
Yeah.
People don't realize how hard it really is.
Yeah.
Watching Raw, watching SmackDown.
Right. Life Goals 101. Do you think the segment would have done better if it was Bobby Lashley fucking Leo Rush? Probably not. No. Jesus.
Because we've seen Leo Rush halfway naked.
Adam, what do you guys think the chances are that a Denver sports player wins the 24/7 title? I mean, are they going to be in Denver soon? Because I would say it's a decent chance.
I think next week.
Okay. Kyle Foxton, Zack Ryder technically main evented Raw. Hey, Joe, can you believe they let Zack Ryder do that?
I can't believe they let Zack Ryder do that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well.
Joe just came back.
Yeah.
Just for that. Tyrone Grizz. Here we go. Tyson and Strowman. All hell is broken loose.
Not really.
Yeah, no. That was a play on when Mike Tyson
yeah.
and Stone Cold fought.
Right.
Sam the Man Garcia, because of last night's show and the pay-per-view, I have officially canceled my WWE Network subscription and putting all my money on you guys. It's better than watching WWE anyways. Sam, you are the man.
You are the man. That is a wise choice. I don't think you'll regret it.
No.
Yeah.
Rich Barella, if you could rewrite the finish of a pay-per-view other than Hell in a Cell, which would it be and what would you change?
I mean, does having Asuka beat Charlotte count? Does having Nakamura beat AJ Styles count?
Right.
I mean,
it says the finish of a pay-per-view. I got one.
Okay.
You know how Kevin Owens jobbed to Goldberg in like 5 seconds?
Yes.
I would have Goldberg job to Kevin Owens in 5 seconds.
That's a good one.
Ding, ding, ding. He goes for a spear. He just fucking kicks him and power bombs him.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And then he goes to WrestleMania to fight Jericho for the Universal title.
Exactly. Ron Johnson, in your honest opinion, is there any pay-per-view since you started this show that may have been the worst or as equally bad than Hell in a Cell 2019? Maybe the Fastlane that we... Fastlane with Goldberg and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Although I can't imagine...
Great Balls of Fire.
I don't know. I'm sure
Any
there
of
are
the
some
Saudi pay-per-views.
oh, that's true. Yeah, there are some good contenders, but it's hard to pinpoint.
Right. So many good.
Have to watch all those fucking pay-per-views again, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No more of that bullshit.
The Rumble we went to where Roman Reigns was number 30, just so they wouldn't boo when Orton won.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
That was the same year too, where Jericho should have won the Rumble and challenged Kevin Owens for the Universal title.
Yep. But
son of bitch.
Goldberg.
Now you know they're gonna have to at the next Rumble have someone break Jericho's time.
Yeah.
I think he has Triple H beat by a little bit, so Triple H will be number one at next year's Royal Rumble and go the whole fucking time.
Of course.
Just to be, as soon as he beats Jericho's time, he gets clotheslined over.
Right. He's like, and time.
All right, so that's all for the fan questions this week.
And that's all for the show.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And you can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling.
Look,
like we said, for all the bonus stuff.
Right. If you cancel the network and you just freed up $10 out of your budget, spend it on Patreon.
Right.
Yeah. Spend half of it.
Yeah.
$10 will get you a follow from the show.
Yes, it will. And your name in the opening credits
and your name
on
in the opening
YouTube.
If that doesn't appease to you, $5. Get all the good content.
Gets you everything.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Joe? Joe, sign us off. He's back. We're going to have Joe sign us off. All right.
All right.
All right. He's got the last word.
No, look, overall, I think they really
No,
tried.
no.
Joe.
Okay, all right. No. Okay, forget it. We'll see you guys after NXT AEW if you're on Patreon. If not, we'll see you after SmackDown.
Solid episodes down the road.
Oh my God!
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And she's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every shirt most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll.